A company can sell products using the dropshipping business model without ever keeping an inventory of them. After a customer puts an order, the business notifies the product's manufacturer or distributor that the order has been received and should be included in the customer's shipment. On behalf of the dropshipping company, the manufacturer or distributor ships the product directly to the customer. Ordering is straightforward. The customer pays the dropshipper. The manufacturer or distributor is compensated by the dropshipper. The product is delivered to the customer by the manufacturer or distributor. The dropshipper is essentially a marketer. Dropshipping is a cost-effective method for startup business owners to sell products without a lot of expense because no inventory is required. Additionally, it avoids being trapped with unsold inventory. Here are the first 6 stages to starting a dropshipping company. 1. Select a business idea. Company concept outlines your products and target market. Because there are so many alternatives available with dropshipping, you should start with a small selection of goods that you believe will actually appeal to a certain market. You might create a business plan that states, for instance, that you'll offer graphic t-shirts to skateboarders. The t-shirts will feature particular designs that appeal to this group of people and be of the same caliber and fashion as those worn by skateboarders. Spending some time on this is essential because the concept serves as the cornerstone for the goods you sell, the design of your website, and your marketing. It's important to keep in mind, though, that because setting up a dropshipping product line is quite inexpensive, you have the flexibility to make modifications if you feel you made a mistake or your interest in the product changes. 2. Source products. A company idea does not ensure that you will be able to obtain the goods needed to cater to your target market. Spend some time researching products before you create a website. To discover the greatest wholesale pricing for the product, look for several wholesalers who sell the same items. You may look for print-on-demand books, furniture, or clothing. Custom graphics are printed by print-on-demand clothing firms onto a variety of clothing types and brands, such as t-shirts, socks, and jackets. 3. Choose your vendors. Once you've identified the goods you wish to sell, it's time to decide which provider will be responsible for sending the goods to your clients. When selecting a provider, keep the following in mind. Quality. Pick a vendor who offers the standard of excellence you want your business to uphold. One business strategy is to charge more for things of better standard. This is in contrast to selling products at a discount that might not be of the highest quality. Which position do you wish to take? Profitability. You want to be able to sell the item for a profit that is appropriate. In your calculations, take shipping and transaction expenses into account. The majority of dropshippers aim for profit margins of 15% to 20%. Of course, it's excellent if you can produce bigger profit margins. Reliability. You want to select a provider who distributes goods promptly and charges fair shipping fees and delivery periods. You must decide whether you want your customers to wait for products because many of your suppliers are in other countries. Additionally, you need a supplier who genuinely keeps a product in stock because it is frustrating for both you and your consumer to have an unfulfilled order. The best way to determine a supplier's dependability is to order a few items from them and observe the ordering procedure. Find a source who offers a return policy, if at all possible. Many don't, so before making any commitments, you should confirm this. Based on what the provider provides, you need to consider how you will structure your own return policies. Because they typically have a better selection of products with dependable suppliers, online marketplaces are used by the majority of dropshippers. 4. Create an online shop. To sell your goods, you must create an online store. An online store is a website that is created to assist you in attractively displaying the goods you have for sale and that has the shopping carts required to handle the transactional processes. The most effective e-commerce sites automate the selling of the product along with the supplier order. If this process isn't automated, you'll have to manually enter orders every day, which is time-consuming and prone to mistakes. One of the top platforms for individuals starting a dropshipping business is Shopify. It's not the only choice, though, so finding out more about the top e-commerce platforms is worthwhile. Additionally, you might want to think about marketing your goods on other websites like Etsy, Amazon, or even social media, like Facebook or Instagram. Generally speaking, multi-channel selling is a good idea because it increases your company's visibility and sales. If you have the capacity to manage several selling channels, that is. 5. Declare your company. The business must be established as a separate legal entity from your personal assets. This entails coming up with a name, often the domain name you select, and applying to your Secretary of State for an LLC or company. Following the successful completion of your online application, the IRS will issue you a tax identification number, TIN. Open a bank account that is connected to your payment gateway using this TIN number. All contributions will be made to this bank account, which will also be used to cover the costs of the business, such as site hosting and upkeep. Additionally, when a product is ordered, it will be the account that pays the seller. The state tax agency should also issue you a sales tax ID, often known as a reseller's permit. The majority of states demand that you pay sales tax on purchases. Sales taxes may also be required of you in the states where you sell your goods. 6. Promote your company. You cannot simply create a website and anticipate that thousands of people would visit it. The new company needs to be promoted. Because it is online, you are more likely to spread the news about it than you would with other companies in your neighborhood. Sign up for social media groups that are relevant to your company, then start contributing in a useful way. Instead of just trying to sell something, assist them with any queries they might have. Become an authority in the area to be considered a resource. Through this, customers will find your business. Dedicated business pages should be created on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and other social media sites. Post frequently on new releases, specials, or practical advice for your target market. You might wish to spend money on real ads and sales in addition to your social media marketing efforts. You can run Facebook ads that target particular demographics on a little budget. Consider beginning an advertising campaign with a $10 daily expenditure to increase traffic to your online store. You can use search engine optimization, SEO, strategies to produce a blog that makes it easier for customers to locate you. The secret to gaining enough eyes on their store to convert to customers for many new e-commerce stores is to implement a little bit of each of these marketing methods. Work with your suppliers to identify any new products that may fit your target market. Then decide to launch one product at a time. Create a marketing budget for the product if you have strong feelings about it. Launch an internet ad campaign specifically for the new product and monitor its performance there against the rest of your offerings. Dropshippers ought to regularly test out new goods. This encourages repeat sales from loyal customers who already know and trust your brand. It should be a part of your continuing business development because it is simple and inexpensive to complete. Using marketplace suppliers and pre-built websites, just about anyone can start a dropshipping business. With the correct range of products that appeal to a certain market, you may easily start to transform a side gig into your primary job with no initial overhead. For as little as $100, you may start your own business and expand from there.